So here's a question. I didn't want to spend all that much time on In Pictures because I'm sure you get a lot of questions about In Pictures. But one thing that In Pictures is a prime example of with your songwriting is relevancy, right? And every single human on this planet experiences certain relationships that everybody's going to experience, or nearly everybody. And I mean, being a father or a mother with a child is one of those relationships. And this song is relevant today. It'll be relevant in 150 years because of those relationships that we all experience, or most of us anyway. Is that part of the strategy, or when you're writing, is trying to be as relevant as possible?
Now I don't think that far in advance. I just go with what the idea lays out in my mind. That's an interesting question because I don't believe I've ever really strategized quite that
Well,
way.
one thing that I read about you is someone is me. Is a
Yeah.
song that you were trying. I don't know where I read it, but you were saying that you were trying to make the dilemma in the song to be as open ended as possible. You didn't want to be specific about whatever it was that these people or you needed to change. I read that you were talking about how to make it make sense so that it's something that we can actually change. Otherwise, if it's too specific, then more people won't be able to, gravitate towards it.
Well, there's my answer is twofold to that. What you probably read was when Josh Keir and I were writing that song. Josh has gone on to be one of the most successful songwriters in Nashville, but he wasn't at the time. But I remember specifically talking with him about what we were going to put in our verses. And we made the conscious decision to, let's say, something that someone could actually visualize themselves fixing,
Right.
right? If you talk about a swastika sprayed on the overpass, someone can get up there and clean it.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about the baseball field is covered in weeds, someone can actually get a lawnmower and go cut it. If we had made the verses about world peace or
Mm-hmm.
ending world hunger or
Right.
these types of things, it's not as easily done or comprehended how an individual could actually do that,
And
right?
that's the strategy I'm talking about right there. That's super
That,
smart.
yeah, no, here, no, like I said, it's going to be a twofold answer. The other aspect of this is if you look at that chorus, it just says someone should do something about it. How hard could it be?
Mm-hmm.
Someone should do something about it. Maybe that someone is me. Every semester that I teach a songwriting class, I give the students that chorus and I ask them, what is the most important word in this? And it's the it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone should do something about it.
It. Yep.
What is it, right?
Open ended.
And I have them write verses about whatever they feel that there's a problem somewhere that needs to be done. So when you hear a chorus like that, let's say you didn't hear my verse about um, there's aluminum cans and cigarette butts lining the sides of the street, blah, blah, blah. Most people just hear somebody should do something about it. They hear that part, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they could extrapolate that chorus to anything that they want it to mean, right? Um, so I guess there's a bit of strategy in that, but um, to me, it's more subtlety than what drives the writing of the song.
Okay. Because it would seem to me like the more people you can reach, the more people that a song is relevant to, the more successful you're going to be as a writer, I would think.
Yes, the more resonance it's going to have
Right.
and continue to have.